right, welcome back, and thank you for joining us here at BKTV.live. The opening entrances for the starting five of both teams are going on right now, and then we'll get into a good game with the Union Redskins here in your Bishop Kelly comments.
Starters are being introduced. Longtime Union head coach Rudy Garcia manning the bench still for the Redskins.
Comment 5 will be a little different than usual with Ginger with a foot injury. He should be back next week.
Zach Kaufman, the first starter off the bench.
At guard, junior number 5, Michael Penn.
Michael Penn, a junior at guard.
At guard, senior number 11, Garrett Sawyer.
Sawyer will run the point for the Comets here tonight. A lot more ball handling, as you know, Ginger will bring it up a lot too, so we'll see a lot more ball in Garrett's hands tonight. Bomprezi.
And at the other forward, senior number 34, Bryce Alonzo.
Mr. Bryce Alonzo rounds out.
So Alonzo usually doesn't start, but they go for a bigger lineup here and put him in the starting lineup with Ginger now. And definitely, as you see just on the floor here, most noticeable, number 50 for Union has definite height to him here.
Greg Hawkins, yeah, before the game put on a dunk contest, it seemed like. Even though, of course, not sanctioned by the OSSAA. The officiating crew may have issued a few technicals for that one, but nonetheless, staying off the rim was not followed, and definitely 50, very tall. I think Bryce Alonzo's 6'5", 50. Hawkins seems to be
good few inches above. Pass just a little wide.
Missing tonight from the Union Redskins is Coach Garcia's son, Mo, who is one of their top point getters.
Definitely, yes. Seen Mo play over the years. I've personally played against him, and he's a good player. He can shoot the ball, but has great height to him. So they'll definitely be missing him.
So Union down a key role player, just like one of their better players, just like we are missing one of ours. So should be interesting. And there's a finger roll.
Really, Comets also with the 2-3 zone tonight. So hits the cutter there in the middle, and gets a little floater to go off the glass.
Mikea McQuarters.
Union also going with the full court press, similar to the girls' game. If you were with us, Comets seemed to handle that pretty well. Got a good shot, couldn't get it to go, but that was Bomprezi on the baseline. Union will set back up, working it around the zone, dumps it in the post, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound with the Comets, Sawyer going to push in transition. Gets it over to Penn, who finds Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman, risky pass. Sawyer pulled it in. Looks like they're trapping the corners there for the zone. And Sawyer will drive in. Nice little floater there, couldn't get it to go. All right, sorry for the technical difficulties there. Looks like we're back here at the Comets. The score is 5-8. Comets trailing by 3. Bomprezi pump fake, draws a foul. Go to the line for 2.
And so far, the Comets have been led, at least on the offensive side, by Stephen Collins and Corey Lewis, 2 sophomores.
Yep,
Corey with a layup and Stephen hitting a 3 as Michael Bomprezi goes to the. Actually, this is which Bomprezi is this? This is Anthony. Michael's
yes,
a
Michael
freshman.
would be a freshman, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a feat if he was playing in varsity as a freshman, but
yeah. Hey, I mean, Corey and Steven are tearing it up so far tonight early.
Early check-ins by both of them, and they've been doing really well ever since. Looks like we'll have a sub. Bryce Alonzo will come in. Bomprezi will go out after the shot.
One thing you're going to see from Anthony is as a post player, is not anywhere close to the biggest post player we'll see. But man, he controls the ball well whenever he has it. Good inside, but also solid on the defensive side. Does really good job.
Blocks out well.
Blocks out incredibly well. Yeah.
Yeah, for his size, being very undersized for the post, almost like running the 5 in some places, which most teams he wouldn't be, but he's definitely adapted that role and played it really well.
Most definitely.
Comets in that 2-3 still with Sawyer and Lewis up top. We got Kaufman, Collins, and Alonzo in the middle for that zone.
Push back.
Offensive rebound by Hawkins. That you can see that's probably going to happen a few times tonight. I'd also say.
As you guys can see on TV, it's even if wherever they're at on offense, he's just wanting the ball, putting his hands over people.
Shot by Collins, no good. Out of bounds, Union ball.
One thing that whenever last technical difficulty, Corey Lewis is such a good athlete. Speed-wise, he's going to play with anyone. So if he's hot, he's going to be able to control tempo and cut and get inside on much bigger guys just because of his insane quickness.
Yes, super quick. Excelled really well at football.
Yeah,
playing running back. So I mean, he's an athlete, multiple sports, does well in all of them.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sawyer trying to take it to the hole. He's blocked from behind. Got the man in front of him. Got Hawkins in the air, but came from behind and got the block.
Got 3 seconds. You're only going to have time for a shot here.
So we'll have 3 seconds left in the first. 10-7 is the score. Comets trailing by 3. We'll get it in. Bomprezi's open. Passes it to Sawyer. He has to force one up. Doesn't get it to go, but and it looks like tonight we'll have the varsity for a day for the cheerleaders. As you know, it's a great program. We'll see the little ones out here cheering with the Comet Girls Spirit Squad, as you can see. It's a really great program that Kelly does. It's
most
pretty
definitely
awesome.
Yeah, definitely. One of those feel-good moments for sure. That was awesome to see the little cheerleaders. Hey, you got the quickest girls game I've ever seen.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about, because we know what's up. You got veterans on the court.
This play's fixing to resume.
Most of them are looking for something. We ain't looking for nothing. We're looking for absolutely nothing.
So we'll get started with the second quarter. Comets only trailing by 3, kind of a lower scoring quarter, I'd say. 10-7. Usually tend to see a little higher scores for high school, but
yeah, normally you don't see many 7-point quarters from either side. So, but Corey and Steven staying on the court. Looks like they're letting Corey run the point. He gets shoved from the back.
it'll be on 22, Kendall McVeigh.
Foul on Union's number 22.
Interesting kind of matchup. I guess, with the lack of Ryan Ginger being on the court, Garrett Sawyer really, a point guard by say, but Ryan takes the ball down so much, so maybe kind of keeping him in a similar role and letting Corey use his speed to create some opportunities.
Yeah, Ryan just brings that versatility with his height and athleticism with his good ball handling, so
there it is.
To adapt there. That's a good little rebound there by Zach Coffin, a little putback. Get him on the board.
Zach, a senior here at Bishop Kelly. One of 3 seniors currently on the court for the Comets.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Comets this year. They have a pretty numerous group of seniors, so good leadership out there on the floor, usually at all times. Yeah, so.
Missing Davis Govert, of course, to football injuries, but still a really solid group of seniors that have led this team. And, record doesn't show, but, a tough conference they play in. They've competed well with everyone, and I think going into 5A playoffs coming up shortly, as there's Mr. Hawkins again. They've set themselves up well to be able to compete in our own class. So. There's Bryce with a big block. Hey, going off Union as well. Look at that one.
Nice play there. Great defense. Way to get him back. Hawkins, we've already seen a few blocks tonight, but Union will come out in a full court press. Looks like a full court man-to-man, so you should see Comets kind of clear out once Sawyer gets the ball. He's pushing in transition. Kind of get from behind back there. Turnover, Union will look to go. Stop, floater, no good. We're going to call a jump ball, I believe, for the Comets.
No, actually a foul on 13.
Okay, they would call a foul, okay.
Seth Chergo.
The thing with Hawkins, so big that you almost can't, they don't really notice if he goes over the back on anyone, stuff like that. Just you have to really block him out, almost go up under him, and they can really get on top of you for them to call anything because he's just so much higher than everyone else. But good.
There it is.
Way to break the press. As you can see, folks watching at home, that's how you break a press. Should get a layup every time. Hawkins will be off in the layup.
There's Bryce Alonso playing big. Oh, got it under control. Good. Bryce, of course, a key player on the football team, but he's really been getting in there and getting ugly with Mr. Hawkins in the post.
This Corey will drive in, go up. Can't get it to go. On the left side. Union will put some transition. Stripped by Lewis. He's going down to the court. He'll go up by himself. Takes it in. Good little layup there. Strong.
How about that? That was pretty impressive right there.
Yeah,
pick
for
the
sure.
pocket and take it. And Corey showing some knowledge and how to get in there. And so far the sophomores have been the driving force tonight for Bishop Kelly. There's a jumper from 24.
Oh, the tip-in, good.
Tip-in. Oh, and the steal. Oh, man.
Looks like Penn will bring it up here on the right side. Go up to the middle after a screen from Alonzo. Get it over back to Lewis. He's defended by Larry King, number 4.
Larry King's on the court?
It'll be number 4 for Union. Larry King, yes.
See the old guy on CNN? Yeah, Larry King.
Yeah, I think so.
He's playing his basketball for Union? Oh, wait, must be another Larry King.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and if you guys, if you look on TV, a lot of our players holding their waist and bending over, definitely starting to see the press effect and the speed of Union starting to wear down some of our kids. It's going to be a tough matchup for the rest of the night.
Definitely, it's been a really fast back and forth game with everyone pushing in transition, and then these recent turnovers by the Comets obviously not helping. So
yeah, but now it looks like Coach Renninger, he's getting 4 new ones in, including number 21, Mr. Leif Gustafson.
The handshake man.
Oh, is that what you call him?
Well, he does the handshakes after when they introduce him. So Not only does he have the plays memorized, he has to memorize the handshakes too. So.
And what a great Scandinavian name, Leif Gustafsson.
Oh yeah, excellent.
I mean, if you wouldn't know that he's a Bishop Kelly basketball player, you would think that he was a Viking conqueror.
Oh, for sure. I think he's straight from Scandinavia.
Yeah, I think he's a direct descendant of Leif Erikson. So I've yet to verify that, but just
we'll assume for now.
Tie ball game, into the second quarter. That's all Kelly can ask for is to have a chance.
Yep, definitely seems to be a winnable game here. I mean, very evenly matched. Both Union and Kelly missing key players, so due to injury. There's a good little dump off to Bonprezi. Gets it up, layup, good.
And the idea of playing, teams this tough, especially going to playoffs, there shouldn't be an excuse to say, well, we've played better teams than this, So.
Exactly.
There's Corey Lewis. What great hustle on the court. Oh.
Great
they're going to switch the call. They're going to send it to Kelly. Corey Lewis with spectacular hustle.
Yeah,
he gets the turnover.
Pretty awesome. As you see,
man, he's got a motor, doesn't he?
You see, coach that loves hustle the most, probably Coach Smith there on the bench.
Oh yeah,
was into that one, and that should give Kelly some momentum there. And the tip out stops the layup. Good defense there in transition by Kelly. Sawyer checks back in here. We'll have Gustafsson, Alonzo, Bonprezi, Sawyer, and Lewis still in there for the Comets. The three from the corner off the side of the backboard.
Shouldn't that be looks like there's going to be a foul on Bishop Kelly.
Sawyer will pick up his first foul. So Union will get another inbound here. Try again.
And if you notice, Mr. Hawkins is not on the court, so at least Bishop Kelly can possibly control the height game a little bit better. But now they've got Bryce Alonzo back into a corner, and Kelly's going to have to get the ball up court quick. Corey is trapped. Are they going to get a timeout? They will, luckily. Luckily, they get timeout.
30-second timeout.
I would say so far, 3 minutes left in the first half here. Kelly has done an incredibly good job of handling the athleticism and the height of Union. Of course, with the lead, you want to keep that, but wow. And talk about Corey Lewis and Stephen Collins as sophomores, really taking reins and ownership of this team without the strong presence of Mr. Gendron. So.
Yep, stepping up. I mean, that's got to be the mentality. Next guy up.
Yeah,
got to be deep. So.
And that always what you want to say as a coach, but it's so hard to actually buy into that.
Yeah, for sure.
Without a player which is as good as anybody in the Tulsa area, Ryan Gendron. Just phenomenal. Missing that leadership. There's a void. Missing that. So we have a tweet today.
Shelly Long tweets in and joined the game. Thank you. So we have shout out to us.
Yeah, thank you, Shelly. Thank you for watching. As always, Mr. Blazik over there running the show. Doing a great job.
Corey got caught in the trap there. It'll be a turnover, and Union will take it under their own basket.
And number 0 going to check into the game, Mr. McQuarters. And if you notice, McQuarters runs the point, or at least a wing position for Union, and he is taller than anyone that we have on the court.
Yeah, he's with the hair, of course.
With the hair, yeah. The hair is going to give him 2 to 3 inches, of course, but I'm sure he doesn't, wearing the 0 for Mr. Russell Westbrook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a good combo guard.
There's a bucket.
And very athletic. I mean, I've played against him multiple times. And, he's definitely athletic.
There's Leaf.
Leaf on the board. First, I want to say it's his first varsity bucket, but I'm not sure. So
as the Viking fans would like, there it is.
Skull.
Yeah, that's what should be your call if Leaf scores. God, look at Bryce just really getting inside, but once again, in the Union size, Ira Richardson.
The second chance points really kill you in the end. So, but luckily, hopefully they can, tone those down.
Corey
Lewis for
Lewis.
3. Bingo!
Hey!
All
The
right.
first use. Mr. Stanberger's 3-point call. I like it. Bingo. Put it on a T-shirt. Kelly leads by 3.
Union working it around here. 3
Not
from
no
McVeigh
more.
is good.
Oh,
Little 3 arrow right to the student section.
wow.
I've also played against him multiple times. He's definitely a talker. But I mean, with people that talk, I mean, I've seen people get into his head too. So I mean, we'll hopefully just stay out of that. But Sawyer loses it on the fast break. But they'll call a double dribble. Even though I think I hit his leg.
He stepped out of bounds.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I'm a little shocked that they didn't issue a technical for the arrow to the student section. Wow. Definitely Kendall McVeigh, a flair for the dramatic.
Oh yeah. No, he's always been like that since probably 7th, 8th grade. I mean,
wow.
This dude, yeah.
That was looks like any baseball fans out there. Mr. Fernando Rodney shooting an arrow to the sky. Looks pretty good. Only a few certain people could do that though. Really pull it off.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. If I did it, it's not cool. And as fate would have you, he loses the ball out of bounds.
So what happens? I mean, talk, you got to back it up.
Yeah,
I mean,
always.
the student section will be all over him all game. So.
Union's number 22.
And he just picked up a foul. So. Man, Comets would love to take a lead into the half, and it looks like a trap's coming for Garrett Salyer. See if he can get the ball up, and he does.
Coffin finds Bomprezi, who takes a little mid-range jumper from the free throw line, and just off, no good. Almost get the shooter's roll there. Over the back foul will be called.
Number 4, Zach Coffin. It's his first.
1 minute left here in the half. Tied 20-20. Comets have been doing really good. Staying with it, it's been a really close game, tight game, fast game. Union will look to work the zone again. They've been really passing the ball well, working it around, but the Comets have been doing a good job of defense like we see here, creating turnovers. And that'll be Comet ball, I believe, off the tip.
No, stay
Union?
Yep.
Okay, my bad. But nonetheless, good defense, pretty solid by the Comets. Just got to limit those second chance opportunities. Skip pass over to McVeigh. Try to drive baseline, kick it back out.
Comets need to stop. It looks like Union's not going to hold on to the ball for the last shot.
Quarter's got that screen there. Tried to go for a little hop step jumper. No good.
They're going to keep possession.
Checking in for the Comets. Number 2, Corey Lewis.
Inbounder right here. He hits it off the back of the inbounder. McQuarters just threw it off of Alonzo's back because his back was turned and went back to him and got the little jumper to go. It's a pretty sneaky play. Looks like the hold's the last shot. 10 seconds. Collins will take it to Lewis, who loses it. It looks like McQuarters will have it in transition and get the layup before the half ends. 20-24. So that'll be the half. 20-24, Comets trailing by 4. I'd say pretty solid half from
solid.
the top and some at the end there, a little bit, but
yeah, solid half. I mean, if you look at the score and say you're only going to be down 4 at halftime to Union, that's going to be a plus. I think they would like a better possession there at the end, an errant pass by Mr. Collins, getting picked off and turned it into a bucket. But hey, you know what? You're down 4 to the number 6 team or number 17 and 6A. I mean, you're going to take your chances for sure.
Yeah, all they ask to be in the game, and they've definitely done that pretty easily. So
most definitely.
And here is the Varsity for a Day halftime performance. So hope you guys enjoy. It's a great thing Mr. Kelly does. So be watching them. All right, great performance there from the Varsity for a Day comic cheerleaders. And there's a good half from Kelly, so we'll look to see more of that. Look to see more of what the Comets had in the first half. Hopefully they can, edge them out in the end, but definitely a fast game, so we'll see how fatigue kind of plays into that. And then definitely on the boards, Mr. Hawkins, obviously, presence. He's going to be, something to deal with. And the Union's very athletic, obviously fast, so the press, rebounding, limiting turnovers. That's basically the game plan, I'm assuming, for the Comets.
Yeah, most definitely. If I had to bet any type of money, I know that Coach Rennerger's in there talking about the press break that they're going to have to get, because especially there at the end of the half, our guys started getting tired, and that Union press was picking up and starting to get steals, and just like we talked in the girls' game, with the athleticism, it's hard to get the ball past court, but also with the massive height advantage that some of their players have, the Comets have done a great job, actually, even though most of their points have come from the inside. So having to keep that up and see what we can accomplish here in the second half.
Yeah, for sure.
Luckily, Mr. Hawkins, 50 for Union, the real tall player that they have, has hurt us, but not
as much as you think.
Yeah, not as much as you think. Yeah,
you kind of see that sometimes with the bigger players. It's hard for them to be as coordinated as other players, and so sometimes they're not as much of a threat. But Kelly's definitely did a good job of containing.
Yeah, for sure. And if we had to say that, the halftime or at the half, what's really shocked us has been the performance of Corey and Steven.
Sure.
They've really played well. Our inside guys, Bryce Alonso's holding his own with the tall guys that Union has. Eventually, you hope that the athleticism doesn't win out, and hopefully the teamwork and the defense and the cohesiveness and all this kind of stuff will win out in the end. But we'll see if they can combat it, and Union's going to make their runs. I mean, with being athletic like that, they're going to have a few of them in there, and there's going to be times they're just going to go on a rampage, and you got to be able to weather the storm and those runs. So
definitely,
yeah.
Love to see those young players, step up. But we'll go to commercial here, and we'll be back with you shortly, and here at BKTV.live.
Hi, I'm Don Thornton, and we've been selling cars in Tulsa for over 50 years. And now Don Thornton Volkswagen is all about SUVs, Atlas, Touareg, Tiguan, and the long wheelbase Tiguan. That's right, Volkswagen is your SUV company. Well, wait a minute, Volkswagen was into SUVs before there were SUVs. Remember the VW microbus? Well, we now have 4 new models to accommodate every activity. Don Thornton Volkswagen is once again your SUV headquarters, and they're sold by people just like you at 43rd Memorial.
to Emily's house. Welcome back there to BKTV.live. The second half of the Redskins and Comets varsity boys game is about to resume. Pretty good half by Comets and Union both. Close game. A 4-point deficit the Comets face, so 24-20 is the score. Union was gaining a little momentum there at the end of the half, but looks like hopefully the Comets will try to get a fresh start here. Definitely probably focusing on that press break transition. We'll probably see the starting 5 come back out. Yep, we will. So that's Sawyer, Kaufman, Bomprezi, Penn, and Alonzo. Union starting 5 will also be back out there with Hawkins, Flood, McVeigh, McQuarters.
We are back.
Yes, we are. And Richardson was the other 5 for Union. It's that 2-3 zone. The Comets will start out once again. Union driving, dishing. Floater by McQuarters, no good. Foul is called though. 2 shots coming up for McQuarters.
Foul on Richard Kelly's number 5. Michael Penn, that's his first. Putting McQuarters to the line for 2.
Off on the first free throw, Micaiah McQuarters for Union. Been definitely a pretty impact player tonight.
Very much so, and I think I hate to say it, but I think you'll probably be a very big impact player going down, you know, to the last minutes. I think he's going to be a big time impact. As you see, Mr. Hawkins is also back onto the court.
Got to watch those two. We'll see Bomprezi take a 3 here. Bingo!
There it is for the second time. All right.
Bomprezi.
Uh-oh.
McVeigh trying to match him. He does. No arrow this time, but
no arrow. Well, he was sitting by moms and dads over there, so he don't want to get them.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Yeah.
Those moms will come for him. I'm telling you.
And Garrett's going to the line.
Shooting 2.
But you know what Kelly wants to do, just like we talked, Union's going to go on runs. They're going to have to keep answering. There's not going to be if you get into a situation down 8 to 10, okay, with some of these teams with the athleticism, it's going to be like being down 15 to 20 to a team that's maybe not as athletic. So
exactly. Yeah, the athleticism definitely for Union comes into play. Yeah, definitely just keeping the lead. I mean, keeping it down. You don't want to get,
single digits.
10 will turn into 15 and then 20, but definitely single digits.
Single digits, yeah. You gotta. It's a game. Yeah, it's one of those games.
It's one on the boards and limiting turnovers for sure for the Comets. I'm sure that's some of the main focuses. And the tip out of bounds off Union, Comet ball.
Number 3, Alex Hatfield.
It looks like Union's going to get up and pressure, so this is where Union started giving the Comets some trouble.
All right, so we'll have Sawyer start off the Comet offense. Comes off a screen, weave to Penn. Another handoff against that man-to-man man-to-man defense.
Corey and Steven are off the court right now. So
it looks like
Bomprezi pulling up, and that was blocked. Not a good offensive possession for Bishop Kelly.
Good drive there, kick out. McVeigh again. He's off, just a little short. Rebound, it's on the floor. Penn tries to pick it up. And he's hitting the back of the leg by a man that dove to the floor. That was McQuarters that dove, and he's called for a foul.
That's his 3rd personal. Check it back in for the Comets. Number 34, Bryce.
My colleague here, Mr. Nelson, Coach Nelson, has a bit of a fan crew.
Always. Can't help it. What'd you say? Caroline's trying to talk me into not give a test on Monday, so.
Maybe if Kelly wins.
Yeah, if Kelly wins, we'll see what we can do. No promises. Bryce Alonso, yes, sir. Count.
1 point game.
1 point game, keeping it close.
Union working it around the zone. Short corner jumper, no good. Kaufman
Oh,
with the
there we
steal.
go. We got numbers for the
Sawyer's
lead right
going
here.
up, back to Kaufman. He gets it stolen from behind by McVeigh, but
Monprezi's coming back in. Mr. Hatfield leads the court.
Comets will retain possession though. Just missed on our transition bucket, but they'll just swing it back up here. Union playing man-to-man. Up, definitely pressuring, as they like to do.
It's always comical to see how energetic Coach Renninger gets at a game.
Oh, of course, yeah.
He is into this. 3 ball.
Kaufman just off.
I was hoping for a bingo on that one, not gonna lie.
Always hoping for a bingo.
Bingo, that's the new call. Going this way.
Comet ball.
Which way this way? Comets need a bucket to take the lead. An interesting thing to see when he puts Steven and Corey back into the game. I mean, they were playing so well as a unit. And interesting to see, I mean, is he saving them for a fourth quarter run? Because you know you're going to have to weather some of those. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Again.
Bingo. There it is.
Bingo again. I don't think there's been a more important bingo of your young career here.
Oh, for sure.
Taking the lead over Union in the third.
But yeah, as you're saying, the rest of those players, I don't know if he's maybe saving them, but it seems like Renninger's probably pretty satisfied with the starting 5 right now. They're playing pretty good, but yeah, we'll definitely assume that they'll come in pretty soon.
And if you look, Stephen Collins is waiting in the wings, and
here
Corey.
comes Lewis,
so the question, of course, they're listening, I guess. Mr. Penn, not Sean Penn, for those who you're confused with. Garrett's moving.
Sawyer will drive
goes in.
to his left. Goes up for a layup.
Garrett, yes, sir.
Up and under. I like it, Mr. Sawyer. Putting a little sauce. Screen coming.
Oh,
If that works, he'll get to the basket.
drive.
That's number 12. Jordan Flood. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Got a good basketball name, Jordan Flood.
I think there'll be a foul on the floor here. 22, McVeigh with the push. Collins and Lewis coming in for Penn and Sawyer as they'll get a breather. 31-29 with 3 minutes to go. Comets up by 2. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, that is.
Check that foul was on Union's number 22, Kendall McVeigh. That makes his third.
That's 22's third, so I believe he had to. No, he's playing with 3. So there's Bryce Alonso. What a move! What a move, Bryce Alonso.
A little Hakeem Olajuwon-esque.
Oh wow!
With the pump fakes there.
I like more of a Kurt Rambis reference.
Oh,
but
okay,
yes,
yeah.
Okay.
We can go there.
Wow. Loose ball. Oh! Interesting call.
Kurt Rambis, that's a good one.
Kurt Rambis.
I like that.
Yeah, a little Kurt Rambis.
Maybe a little Vlade Divac.
Oh, Vlade Divac. Yeah, good.
Maybe
That's another
old
good
school
one.
Dave DeBuscher
Ooh.
action. Yeah, we got some good ones.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. Or, since we're in the state of Oklahoma, a little Brian Big Country Reeves.
Oh, for sure.
Go Pokes. Or if you're going to be OU, of course, you could always go with Mr. Wayman Tisdale.
Exactly, yes.
One of the greatest of all time. An Oklahoma native.
Tulsa native.
Yep.
Booker T. Washington.
Yes, sir. Got a privilege to coach against his nephew as a freshman.
Oh, as you can see the replay on your screen of Bryce's. Nice move there, and as we're showing you that, we're back live now, and the Comets working around here. Setting up offense. Kaufman will take a handoff. Goes in. Right hand.
Oh, no
blocks.
foul. This is for the lead. If
Union pushing.
Union scores, they got the lead again. Good ball movement.
Flood goes up. No good. Layup. Hawkins tried to get the rebound. Knocked out of his hands by Bonprezi. Kaufman taking the ball. Pushing. Finds Collins for three. Oh, just short. See drive by Larry King there. Sit out. McVeigh tried to go for a little jumper. No good. Lewis in transition. 2-on-2. Hawkins pins it against the glass. Jump ball.
Looks like with the jump ball, that's going to be Bishop Kelly possession. We'll see if that's the call, and it will be. Yeah, it'll be BK ball.
Good hustle play there. Always see the players getting on the floor. We've definitely seen Lewis with some great hustle. Just tremendous athlete.
Impressive, yeah.
Always going 100%.
Always. I don't think he has a different speed.
No, it's always.
Yeah.
Yes. Pedal to the metal.
Bryce Alonzo, could he shoot it? Not a deep ball threat, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So passing that one, but
yeah.
See what Sawyer does up here at the point. Matthew Gibson.
Gibby's in the game.
Gibson usually has been the sixth man this year. Haven't seen much of him tonight, but we'll see. Sawyer drives in. A lot of contact, no call, but he'll get his own rebound. Alonzo over to Collins for three. Looks good.
Yes, sir!
And Union will go to a timeout. Huge three there, huge momentum shift. Student section going crazy as always. Really lines them up, definitely gives some good momentum to the Comets.
Wow. 4-point lead for the Comets late in the third. I think Coach Rudy Garcia is starting to get a little nervous.
It's a cool good starter to back up here. 1:39 left in the third.
I don't know if you saw, but Greg Hawkins was shaken up at the end of the play. Don't know if maybe he got hit in the eye or something. He wears those glasses,
yeah,
so I don't know what's
goggles.
going on, but it seems like he's shaken up and he is coming out of the game. Don't know for how long, but he is off the court right now.
They'll definitely try to get him back in as soon as possible. So,
well, no, actually, he might be grabbing the ankle. I can't tell exactly what's wrong with him, but he's out, and that changes the dynamic, especially inside.
I think he is grabbing the ankle. Maybe came down on someone's foot or something. Not sure. And the quarters will drive in. Trying to double clutch there, hung in the air, missed it. Flood gets the rebound, gets a few chances, puts it back in. But they'll clear out. And Sawyer will bring up the ball. Trying to set up the offense here.
With the absence of Greg Hawkins, the 5 is being played by 24, Noah Brown, and before the game, he was showing off his athleticism. Very, very talented, very athletic. There's Gibby. Gibby knocking out a shot.
Matthew Gibson, big mid-range jumper there coming off the screen. Beautifully executed. Union working it around. Good ball movement. Get it into Brown. He'll be off the layup. Good rebound.
Alonso, big rebound, but the trap.
He'll fall on the ground. Thinks he's been fouled, but I guess no call. Matthew Gibson will check out. Bonprezi checking in.
Gibson played some big minutes right there.
Yeah,
knocking down a shot.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Did what he needed to do.
Man, think what this game would be like if Ryan Gingerman was playing.
Oh yeah, you gotta always wonder that. But I mean, it'd be a different game. Also, on the other hand, if they had Mo, so you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely a plus. But Corey Lewis showing some moves once again here. Man, he is fun to watch. Explosive.
It's like McVeigh will be on Sawyer here. Oh, McVeigh will fall down. He'll not hear the end of that. Student section goes wild. So Corey Lewis has the bigger man on him. Let's see if he can. Pulls that mid-range jumper. Good. At the end of the quarter, that'll be it. Comets going in with a lot of momentum there.
Corey Lewis.
Shot.
Wow. What a momentum shift. Huge. Corey Lewis extends the lead to 6. Wow. That was huge. What a shot.
Definitely. Comets going up by 6 going into the 4th. Let's see if they can keep this up. They would definitely take that if you told them before the game to be up by 6 going into the 4th.
And you know, there's a few freshman basketball players, Johnny Mark Steichen and Griffin Bean, but no, you know, with the game at Owasso on Tuesday, it was a tough game, but you know they fought well without Ryan. Owasso, a very, very good team this year in 6A, and you know the guys are showing it. A barn burner here, up 6, but here's the deal. Just like we talked, Union has the height and speed advantage.
To go on runs, like you were saying. I mean,
runs. There's going to be a run. There's for sure going to be a run, and it's how Kelly reacts to that run.
Exactly.
What changed the game.
6 points is really nothing. I mean, that's kind of like what I assume playing the Warriors is like, you know, because they can turn points just like that. I mean, a 10-point lead could be nothing up at that level, you know, the way they play, the shooters they have. And so I think Unions, with their athleticism and stuff, can definitely go and run similar and close that gap quickly. But we'll see if the Comets can prevent that from happening. And if it does, you know, just kind of calm it down and not let there be a huge run. The quarters will take a 3 in the corner. Good.
And that's a game changer right there.
So they'll come out and Union will come out in that man-to-man still, pressing them pretty hard. Sawyer working up top. And the call, number 4, Larry King for the foul. Little hand check there. Can't do that.
Larry King, that's his second personal. Team score.
Von Percy looking for a man. Finds Sawyer. He's there. Looks like Sawyer got poked in the eye there, but no call or anything. Sawyer will get in the backcourt. He's going up, taking the ball up. Let's see what they do. Sawyer will drive. Trying to draw the contact, does not get it. Von Percy, great offensive rebound, puts it up, no good.
Loose ball on the floor.
Sawyer gets on the floor.
Look at that. Look at Garrett.
Kaufman drives in. Goes for the layup. Good, and one.
And one. What a basket.
That's momentum once again.
All right.
Great play there. All started with the hustle by Sawyer to get on the floor and get the ball out to Kaufman, and then drove in, finished strong, got the N1.
Makes the free throw. A 3-point play. What a swing. Basically takes away the 3 from a quarters. What an answer for Bishop Kelly.
2-3, still working pretty solidly for the Comets. There's a missed layup from Flood. No, they'll call a foul on the floor here by Kelly. I guess, I don't know exactly what they call it. Something under the basket.
It's a foul on Garrett, a hold.
Oh, okay.
Garrett Sawyer, it's his second.
Only Garrett's second, so nothing to be worried about here in the 4th. McVeigh will have it up top. Turnover again by Union. Kelly defense coming up big. Lewis hands it off to Penn. Back to Corey. Thomas looking, swinging around here, Coffin up top. Sawyer gets it on the wing. Penn in the corner looking for something. Tries to find Lewis. Floated pass, gets picked off, and he'll be called for a foul. As Penn tries to get back and go for the strip. But they'll call it on the floor, so Union will get a sideline inbound. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Oh, that's going to be a walk. McVeigh looks for a pass and then realized it wasn't open and just kept going with the ball in his hand. It's a pretty easy call for the ref there.
Bucket here with
Coffin, nice little crossover move, lost it in the air. Sawyer gets it, kicks it out to Bombresi for three.
Won't go, but how about the rebound? And back in.
Put back.
An 8-point lead for Bishop Kelly with 5 minutes left in the fourth.
Union working it around. McQuarters going for three.
Oh!
Off the mark, gets his own rebound.
Oh, reach on 11. Reach right here.
Sawyer, that'll pick up his third.
Bishop Kelly's number 11, Garrett Sawyer, it's his third. Team's fifth.
McQuarters gets it off the inbound, coming down the lane. They're going to call another foul, looks like. I believe on the floor once again.
On Corey. It's going to be on Corey.
Kelly's number 2, Corey Lewis. That's his first, team sixth foul.
The next foul, Union will be in the bonus, so to keep that in mind.
Lefty moves it around. McVeigh. Looking back, man, this Kelly zone is doing really well tonight. Hopefully it holds up. 4. Oh, what a move.
McVeigh drives in, dumps it off to Brown. A good play to go. Timeout Union.
Wow.
Timeout Union.
45-39.
You know, we haven't really talked about it. I mean, we mentioned it, but the injury to Greg Hawkins, that real tall threat, is off the court right now. But he looks to be trying to stretch out his ankle, and if he's back in, that's going to be you know, someone really, really tough to guard coming down the stretch for Kelly.
I think we're talking about Union making runs. How about Kelly's run there? That was nice. Yeah, with him off the floor, definitely allowed them to do that and crash the offensive glass as we've seen. Got that presence. So.
And he's staying off the court right now. 6-point lead for Kelly. But just like we talked right at the beginning of the quarter with the team against Union, 6 points. It can be gone in a flash, so you got to be smart.
So Union will try to go to that man-to-man with a little trap action going on. So,
and if we have anybody that can get out of it, his name's Corey Lewis, who just got fouled with no call.
Sawyer driving in.
Kelly might be trying to just, you know, whoa, that's a hack.
McQuarters.
Wow.
Steal goes all the way. Layup.
That could have been a foul. Wow, that was he got a hack.
Looks like they're going, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I said man-to-man. They're doing a 1-3-1 half-court trap, so you should look for the four corners offense for Kelly to come up. I'm sure that's what Coach Unruder is going to tell them. Running that 1-3-1, they want to do four corners here. But when you're long and athletic and can trap well, the 1-3-1 can be effective, but running that four corners, if you make good, strong passes, it's one of the easiest zones to break and get easy layups. So we'll look to see him come out in that.
Wow, what a move. All right.
See your Comet Spirit squad.
Whoa, good job. Our esteemed colleague, Mr. Saunders, is pretty good at the backflip, I hear.
Oh,
He said if Kelly upsets Union tonight, he would do one at half court. So
I believe it.
yeah, I could see it. Man, crucial 4 minutes right here. What a win this could be for the Kelly basketball season. Without Ryan, a big upset over a rival school here in our conference. What a win this could do for the season. This is the last boys basketball game for a week. Supposed to be Broken Arrow on Tuesday, but that game got moved to the BOK Center, which you can get tickets. Yeah, I believe it's February the 15th, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Students can get their tickets in Mr. O's office, by the way, for a marked down price. So if you guys want to come support the Comets.
Yep. Tickets are more expensive at the gate at the BOK.
We have Lewis coming out in that trap.
Man, Union's really playing some tough defense right now, and Kelly's just doing everything to hold on here. There's Bryce Alonso on his big shoulders. Let's see what we can do. Back out in the corner.
We're working around. Sawyer open. Husts up a three, drives in, hops up, good dump off to Bryce Alonso, blocks from behind. Union will go in transition. And Sawyer, diving steal, pokes it out at the end. Great hustle from Sawyer. Union looking for a man to inbound it. They'll just set it up top. Union working around here, taking their time. Down 4. The quarter shot in the corner.
Oh,
good.
That's a corner.
Union within 1 now. Kelly needs to get something started.
Inside to Bryce.
And 1. Just like that, the response. Rondo and 1.
Wow. How about that? Good move right here. This could be huge to stretch it to a 4-point lead right here.
Alonzo missed the free throw. They're going to call a lane violation on him anyway. He knew he missed it, so he went after it. But
oh well, hey, 3-point lead. That's awesome. They weathered that run. Okay,
yeah,
so
indeed,
with the lead. Okay, the intensity's gone from Union right now. So that storm surge gone a little bit right now. They're still on the aggressive, but always important with the lead. You don't want to play safe. You don't want to start holding the ball and try to run out clock, because that's when mistakes happen. Union wants to make sure to run what they want.
we'll see.
Union's going to be
Working
patient.
around that 2-3. Yeah, definitely going to be patient.
A one-possession game here.
The quarters feeling it.
That can't be what Union wanted. A 3
Oh, no.
with a guy draped all over you.
As you can see, Coach Garcia is pretty upset with that one.
And a
Lewis makes a turnover there. Sawyer with a solid rebound.
No!
Opponent jump. Oh, that is good.
Well, it's going to be Bishop Kelly ball.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that was bad, but this is the greatest call. Hey, Shelly Long, I wanted to see Coach Simon do a backflip. Please film it. I'm sure he will. If he was here right now, we'd put him on the spot.
I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what he told me. Listen to that big band music in his office. He told me if Kelly pulls the upset, there'd be a backflip. So I even heard Mr. Blasick might, if it was a 20-point upset. And I'm getting a negative sign. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing it. There's an issue going on. I think Corey has a cut, so Corey Lewis. Oh, yeah, he's got a gash on his face. Oh, my gosh. Corey Lewis is out right now, so that's going to play big right now with the pressure that Union's applying. There's one more pass.
Collins for
Collins.
3. Bingo! Huge three, Stephen Collins.
Oh, the score's wrong on the scoreboard.
The score's on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's 50 to 40.
47, yeah.
I don't think it's 47.
I think it's 47. No, it's going to be 44.
50 to
44. McVeigh for three. Cannot answer.
Union just throwing up desperation. A three. Getting up. And God, there's bodies everywhere. Look at this.
Loose balls.
Look at this.
Somehow made that
and
pass.
And they still scored. Timeout, Rudy Garcia. Timeout.
Looks
there
like,
was a timeout.
I think the official score is 50-48.
46, I believe.
Is 46 right?
Yes.
I think it is. Yeah, no, it was because it was 44 and then you shot that layup.
Union, as soon as the basket happened. Union, as soon as the basket happened, called a timeout. The other two officials didn't see it and let play go. And 6 seconds went off the scoreboard. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do
back
here.
To him or not. Yeah, I don't know. But like you said, sophomore stepping up. Stephen Collins, huge three.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And if you're sitting at home, our Comet cheerleaders are telling you to get up with Comet Pride. Wherever you are, up with Comet Pride. Let's go. Go BK.
I don't know how you could be sitting for this one. This is
oh, no, for sure.
Definitely a thriller.
And they have added, if you look on the scoreboard now, it says there's 5 minutes and 69 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. All right. That scoreboard can be tricky.
difficulties.
Yeah, scoreboard can be tricky. But Rudy Garcia, of course, hopped up on that momentum that they gained and called a quit timeout. Corey Lewis has a gouge on his face, and that is really hurting Kelly right now because he was the one that was weathering the storm and getting that ball past pressure. And right now, this is not the time you want your best player, who has probably been our best player tonight, Corey. I guess that can be debated, but Corey for sure has been one of our top 3 players, and especially our guy with a spark on offense. So.
For sure, and looks like they're giving him a headband and pre-wrap.
There's an all-out press coming from Union right now, so this will be.
They probably expected this, so they probably have a play drawn up.
There's Steven. He gets past his first man. He's going to look up. Foul. No call.
Union ball is a wayward pass. Just not enough on it to where McVeigh could anticipate and tip that out.
I don't know what the call is. They're going to call Garrett Salyer on a foul, and they're going to shoot.
Sawyer, okay. And it'll be 1-1 for Union.
Interesting call. It looks like
the dismay of the Comet crowd, if you guys cannot hear. Alonzo will check in here. Pin goes out.
And it looked like they're at the bottom that Michael Penn had got fouled, and there was no call, and there was kind of disruption, and then it looked like somebody stepped out of bounds, but I mean it didn't work. So there's the first end of the 1-on-1, and that gets it within a 3-point game of 51 seconds. They're needing Corey bad back on the court. The training staff's trying their best.
This is Seth Cargois. Cargois, I think.
Yeah, no, it is Cargois, yeah, okay. For sure. I like your French.
Thank you.
Welcome to the house, Father Zouy. Hey, Father Zouy. Out of bounds, they're going to give it back to Union. What's going on, Father?
How's it going? And that'll be, wayward.
It'll be Union,
the pass, Von Persie couldn't handle it, and Union ball, so time is ticking down. Union's down by 2.
Union's going to
45
let
seconds.
a little time go.
40 seconds.
Back into the
Working
middle.
In. Flood.
Shot.
Jumping. No good. Air ball.
They're going to call a foul. Oh, wow.
Ooh, wow. Foul.
That's something they haven't been
But they
calling.
called it on the floor, but it doesn't matter because they're in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-1. This is Noah Brown.
Noah Brown
going to the line. He's been definitely a presence on the boards as Hawkins going out.
Yeah.
Definitely has impacted this game.
As fathers, we just asked some of our basketball fans that don't know high school, we will go to overtime if there is a tie.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
But we're not going to need to worry about that. We're going to win it outright.
Of course, yes. We don't need to worry about that. As Corey Lewis checks back into the game.
Trying to make it louder inside the gym. Nails the first.
Makes the front end of the one-on-one.
Oh, they call a line violation.
Oh, Lane huge.
Lane violation. They're going to call it travel. Wow.
If you've never heard of a makeup call, wow. I believe that's it. Whether he did do a lane violation or not, I don't know. I didn't really see that much. I mean, he was going forward, so he might have gone. I think it's once it hits the rim, you're allowed to go for the shooter. So for high school rules, so he may have had a lane violation that the Union fans are upset with, but I don't know if that was a travel either. I can't say, so very interesting.
Looks like the Union coaching staff's begging Thomas for an explanation on the lane violation. Wow, what a turn of events. This has been a crazy, crazy game. Man, you know, this is what you wanted. You know, a good game.
Makes great TV here on BKTV.live.
I agree 100%. It is Union ball under the goal, down 2 with 35 seconds. Jeff Renniger calling up the special defense.
Obviously, no need to rush for Union. They have 35 seconds. I'm sure they're going to hold for the last shot.
Possibly,
because, I mean, obviously no shot clock in high school. So I'd assume they just go for the tie. Maybe they go for the 3 to win. You never know. That's always
I don't know.
It's always a question.
I don't know if they'll go for. They might try to score. I mean,
yeah, they could try to score quick.
That's a walk. Ooh. The refs, see, they're going to hold it.
This crowd is into it, ladies and gentlemen. It is really loud here in this BK arena. McQuarters drives in, goes up for a layup, and one.
Oh, no. Wow. This free throw by Mr. McQuarters is going to be a huge free throw. Kelly, if he makes it, I'm sure will call timeout.
Oh, yes. Timeout called by Renniger before the shot. So he'll probably draw up the inbound play here.
And what to do on a miss, you know?
Yeah, what to do on the miss. Inbound play, expect full court press either way. You know, I might like to send the guy deep on the full court press, just maybe catch him off guard. If not, you know, obviously you're going to have your ball handlers up top.
Right. And you know,
work around.
This could go so many different ways. With a made free throw, you got a play drawn up. Union either will stay in pressure and try to force you to make a mistake coming down the court. They're going to sag in coverage and have 5 people back deep. Or, you know, possibly what could happen, a missed free throw, but you got to make sure you can't set up the offense if you don't get the rebound. So, I mean, if Union gets the rebound and gets the last shot, that's not going to be good. So,
yes, blocking out is huge here on the miss, on the make, and then just not turning it over, just getting a shot. I mean, really, we just want a shot. I mean, hate to end in a turnover, but tie ball game here on BKTV.live, 14.5 seconds left in the game.
Man.
Free throw coming up from McQuarters after the and one.
Coach Saunders,
finish it out.
You've missed a great one.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Unlike football, we will not end in a tie.
No. Yeah, football.
Football.
As Saunders would say.
Unlike football, what they called across the pond, we're not going to end in a tie. There will be a winner tonight, and hopefully it's the Bishop Kelly Comets, and they're 14 seconds away and 1 basket away from pulling off an upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, here
we go.
A loud collision for
Mr. McQuarters. It's off. Corey gets the rebound. 10 seconds. He's going to go. He's got a chance. Good ball handling. Shot up. And foul. He's going to the line. He's going to the line.
5 seconds left. 5.8.
Corey Lewis is going to the line.
I mean, easy foul call there. You have to call that one. I know refs do not like to call fouls late in games because, you know, it gets controversial, but that was clearly a foul. He got him with the
And I
body
hate
there.
to be this person. Same situation in the Muskogee game. We go up, we have a chance, we miss free throws, and they hit a game-winning shot. Hopefully we're better than this. Here we go. Corey nails it. Nails the first one. Gonna have to play tough defense. Union's gonna call a timeout.
Coach Garcia will have a word with them.
30-second timeout.
Got to make this one too. So, as a coach, I mean, you're probably gonna get your guys back.
Yep.
I mean, you got to say when he makes this. You know, you got to expect him to make it, and then no threes, obviously. I mean, if you're gonna give something up, give up a 2, go to overtime, but hopefully none.
But also, you know, if you're sagging off, they're gonna roll the ball down the court.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I mean, so you want to at least have a little pressure to make them pick it up, and they've only got 5 seconds. Here's the deal: a 3, even if Corey makes this, beats you.
Exactly.
Okay,
so no threes at all.
No threes.
Whatsoever.
I mean, they're going to have a last chance heave, but it's going to be. I mean, 5 seconds. You got to make sure they can pick the ball up and go. Here we go. Corey Lewis, a sophomore at Bishop Kelly, has the team on his back tonight. Has a gash in his face to show for it.
The comments are going to go man-to-man. Here I see him calling
Here we
out
go.
numbers. So here's Corey.
Corey misses. Here's the last shot.
Jordan Flood. And he'll get the layup to go.
That is too easy, my friends. That is too easy. Goes right past the defense. And that's the end. It's a heartbreaker. Wow. Not a way you want to end. They were down that they were going to shoot a 3 or whatever happened.
And then here's the replay. As you can see, Flood drives into his right,
past
picks it up, and
straight past our
kind of an
guys.
easy lay-in right there
Wow.
at the end. But tough loss, heartbreaking. Great effort for the Comets, but just wow, what a play to end the game.
That was huge. Man, talk about a mix of emotions. Bishop Kelly played their absolute tails off. Corey Lewis was phenomenal tonight. Stephen Collins, Bomprezi, Penn,
Sawyer,
Alonzo, whoever played, great effort. Hate to see it end like that, but what a performance tonight. What a game. That's what you play high school sports for competitiveness. What a game.
And all right, after that heartbreaker, I guess we'll have to let you guys go. So thank you for joining us here on BKTV.live. We will see you next home game. Thank you.